Hello. How's it going? How's it going, dudes? Um, Struggle bussing a bit today. Thank you for the headpats. We be struggle bussing. Um, Gonna try and use the Elgato. And maybe we can get it to work. But my brain is just not braining today. So apologies. Monday is Mondaying too hard for me. But how's everybody else? How was your weekend? Hello, Emma, and Lunaku, and Little, and Tracy. But yeah, I'm basically testing the Elgato today. I turned down um the FPS on the Elgato. And then I also turned up the priority between OBS and the Elgato. So we'll see how long this lasts. Because my other thing might be that it's my GPU. So basically what I'm doing today is testing to see if it's my GPU that's um causing issues. Spent more money on a tattoo. I saw. You getting a Princess Mononoke tattoo? Princess Mononoke. At least that's what it looked like to me. It might not be that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Um, get into it. I haven't seen Princess Mononoke in a while. I should probably rewatch it. Only tattoos of Lunaku are allowed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Um, why hasn't Keshi seen that movie? Keshi? Keshi? Explain. I don't know. I'm just... This morning's been a bit rough, tech-wise. And... Usually when I have issues tech-wise, I just get, like, super frustrated. So... That's kind of the mindset that I'm in right now, so... Stream might not be too long today, especially if the Elgato does bork several times. but it's not enough. It's a Keshi! Keshi! Keshi, why haven't you seen Princess Mononoke? I don't know. Have you seen other Studio Ghibli movies? Which ones? Spirited Away. Howl's Moving Castle. Those are my two guesses. Totoro! Totoro is a good one as well. Intriguing. What I'm doing. Oh, I have that. Pan and Frissy got it for me for my birthday one year. And it's got pictures. There you have to. That's what I've been doing. Look at the inside cover. Me. And then there's also pictures in it. Mm. It's very nice. Yeah. I mean, like most Studio Ghibli movies, they're inspired by a book and are very different from it. I also have um, the art book for um, the Galar region of folks. I need to get one for um, Paldean. And I would like to get one for the Paldean art book and Alolan. Because the Alolan is my favorite art-wise. But I do like the Paldean one. Paldean is the new one. This is the one that you got me. You and Pan got me for see. This is the Galar one. Sword and Shield. But look at all the references for characters. One day I will draw characters like this. This is the goal. Adorable, endearing characters who wear their personalities on their sleeves. Anyway, art books. I need more of them. I also have this Spiritfarer art book, and I got a lot of inspo from that as well for my art. Yeah, I got distracted. Ooh, that's very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Very pretty art. Another sky, me on my own. Do you guys know what the name of this song is? Absolutely cranking my motherfucking hog. That's what the name of that song was. Did you expect that? Did you expect that title? It's the song that I was just listening to. The name of this song is Egg. Egg. I saw it went through the sugar putting on black and blue. Just need to fight yourself. You know, I feel like fairy wings are kind of like fingerprints. You know? This is Tracy's. I started the color on Thursday. Um and then kind of got distracted by everything else going on. Um but yeah. We'll be sketching here in a bit, but I figured I should probably finish this before I start more sketching. Um, he's back. Okay. No, it's not the GPU then. That's at least a little comforting because the GPU is the most expensive. So, How many bases? What's in the sky? Me and my own. But yeah, this is Joday's, right? I said it was Joday's, right? Just have to get to the root of my PC issue. The more we do, the more it looks like no. Oh, not the GPU. And in the sky, me on my own, make me feel alright. I really enjoyed creating this kimono though. I think it turned out really cute. Okay. Joday is on. Ice Cubs. Me on my own. Make me feel alright. And then I think I will actually clear these. Clear. And then hey Loxy, how are you doing today? Nothing means nothing. I'm sorry you're not doing well. If I can do anything to help, let me know. We gave Joday transparent wings. I'm a bloody flesh and bone. I feel like this Monday is really Mondaying a lot of people. And it's not just me. A treat! I'm sorry, Loxy. If I could give you the biggest hug, biggest hugs would be yours. biggest tugs. Game time? Um, I'm okay. My brain is not handling my tech issues well right now. In that I'm like this close to raging. But we're working through it. Joday, it's you! I was just finishing your coloring. Maybe somewhat a miracle, I'm sure. I can help. I mean, it's really coming down to the fact that I need to spend money, is what it's looking like. Because either I need to buy a new adapter, um, which is probably true for streaming with my iPad, which I like to do. Um, or I need to buy a new Elgato. A new adapter, an adapter that would be nice is one with a charger in it so I could stream drawing for however long I want. Is like $50. But then an Elgato, a new Elgato, is like 120. Put it on Throne. I appreciate the fact that people would be willing to donate to that, but at the same time, only get sheet, please. This is no. It's only $120. I'm pretty sure, unless Elgato's got more expensive. No. It's fine. I'm trying to figure it out. It's really Loxy. It's the fact that I've had this Elgato for 4.5 years. No, just over 4 years. And I think it's just dying. But there are other issues that are happening on my screen that is here. This is going to be Streamception for a little bit, but it actually now it's better. So I don't know what's happening. Okay. Well, now I'm just a liar. So what's been happening like the last couple of days of streams is on your guys' end, the everything looks crisp, clean, and wonderful. On my end though, it's choppy AF. It makes me like visibly sick to look at because it's so choppy. And I've just been kind of dealing with it, and it's somehow fixed itself now. But that's what's been happening. on my end. So I think that's what you guys are seeing sometimes, which really gets into my head. And on top of that, all the Elgato issues. It's OBS. It's up to date. My graphics driver's up to date. Everything's up to date. I've turned down some of the settings in hopes that it'll help. But it's just... No, Keshi. No. Stop. Stop it. Keshi. No, it's not too late. You can still cancel whatever it is. Anyway, it's just been a whole slew of like tech problems. And it's really got me like in my head. No, Keshi. I can PayPal you back. Don't even. Don't even. But yeah, that's basically what's been happening. And I thought that I could fix it over the weekend, and it turns out that I can't. You dare me. Telling me Akeshi no doesn't mean I'm gonna do it regardless. You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry in a good way because of your love and support, but also why? My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. For context, for anybody that is maybe not knowing what's happening, Keshi did just PayPal me $120. It didn't show up on screen or anything. I'm trying to contain my tears. Exclamation point play to join. uh, uh, I think it went to Alex. It did, but it's fine. We share accounts. You're fine. Uh, it's just very frustrating as a streamer to have so many tech issues. Little. I know there's a lot of other streamers in here, and y'all can feel me. Because all I want to do is just kind of exist here with you all. You know? And I can't do that if there's so many barriers. So I really appreciate it. Lunaku, I don't want anyone giving me anything. Especially if you need it. Thank you, Kashi. Kashi gave me the monies to get a new Elgato. I'm just trying to process my happiness. And that happiness was already mixed with a lot of frustration, so. She's devastated. uh, exclamation point play to join in this marble race. Uh, let's get started. You got 30 seconds to join. Sorry if I made you cry. I feel like I'm an ugly crier. Like, nobody wants to watch someone cry. Like, God. What is this one? Twisting Tumble. Ooh, we got a cannon. Oh, two cannons. The Children's Master Chef. Oh, I can't watch that show. I've seen clips from that show. I can't even imagine, like, that. It's, ugh. Having to cut kids off like that, or cut kids out. Ugh, can't even. Schnutty nose. Schnutty nose. I have a bit of a schnutty nose, but it's okay. No, Arya. Also, hi, Arya. I saw that you snuck in while I was crying. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Tracy in for the win. Arya tried to jump the whole course. I need to bring up the scoreboard. Tracy in for the win. Open. points for lollipops. Frissy bringing in Frissy's first points of the season. Frissy, how do you not have any points? On to Pixels Raceway. Exclamation point play. How I am yet, because I haven't been awake very long. I had a big nap. Hell yeah. How's it been? How's the new job been? Write that down, write that down. Let's get started. You got 30 seconds to join. But I'm looking for a second one because she's struggling to find enough hours from me. Oh. Interesting. Hey, Ginger. How are you doing today? BBC iPlayer? iPlayer? You player? I see. I see. Interesting. So this is a part-time job, I'm guessing. And you're looking for more of a full-time job. That's true. That's true. Hi, Kel. I don't know why our commands aren't going off. I can try and fix it here in a second. Ginger in the lead. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Those tires got Jody going the other way. Ooh. Ooh. Frissy sneaking into the lead? I don't know if Frissy's gonna keep this lead. Oh, oh, nope. Little is snuck ahead. Arya sneaking ahead. There's so many tires. Why are there so many tires on this raceway? Arya in for the win. Jody in second. Little in third. It's so tired. Eh, eh, eh. It's exhausted. The free sin. Take me back to Eden. Into the Grand Prix finish. The finale. In third place, Tracy. In second place, Arya. And in first, Jody. Look at that. Jody didn't win but got first. Jody didn't win any races but got first. Jody, who have you bribed? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Who did you bribe, Jody? Here's the scoreboard. It does not include this weekend's posts in the Discord. Background check for Rover? Damn. Damn. Background checks? Damn. I'm only a redhead as my fairy ego, unless I did my hair. Did I hair red? Yes, Kel. You went a little overboard. How so? What did you do? What did thou'st do? Sorry, I have to plug everything back in, because when we do marbles, I plug in the charging cord so that I can prolong the battery a little. What we've got until we lose it. Ooh, a model kit? Can I see it? I want to know what you're creating. On our way to Georgia? Stopping in town? Hell yeah. Let me know when. I think as long as it's not the end of May, beginning of June. That should be fine. We should be free. I want a feral, somewhat creepy, but still cute mushroom fairy. You can draw it off stream if you need. Its only random requirement is green eyes. Ah. Ah. Is this an elaborate April Fool's joke? If only, but no, Ginger is actually moving and leaving April 1st. Hiding at the end of May. Aria, your fairy is totally doable. Let me know if you would like fairy wings or butterfly wings or moth wings if you're going for something somewhat creepy. Let me pull up our redeems and I can figure out who we're supposed to sketch next. This is Jode. Jode. I still need a line. This is Crazy Crafta. And then this is Mathwiz. And then this is supposed to be someone. Let me look in our channel point redeems. Oh, shit. That's cute. How much is that? $50! Jeez Louise. The Little Mermaid? I want to see the Little Mermaid one. Joanne had 50% off regular price, so I got it for like 20 bucks each. Hell yeah. And Mama was with me and I was like, hell yeah. I've done that before. Request fairy portraits. This is Tracy's. We're working on Tracy's. And then we'll probably work on Lunaku's since Lunaku's back in chat. And then Little's. We're just doing sketches. So these should go faster if I'm sketching and not doing the full line work and coloring on stream. Lunaku never answered whether they want a guinea pig fairy or a legit fairy, so... Did you make mine already? I've been MIA. No. So the list is, for anybody that's wondering, it'll be Tracy, Lunaku, Little, Carly, Sapphire, Kel, Aria, Zach, Ginger, 3D, Pan, Pix. So, Ginger, you're towards the end of the list that I have right now. But I'm going through, like, sketching pretty quickly. Not saying I'm going to get to it today, but soon. Probably finish the sketches for these this week. Since it's the end of February this week. Little Mermaid. Oh, that's cute. I do like that. I like the octopus. The octopus there looks kind of like Hank from Finding Dory. I also like the cherry blossom one. I'm just going through all of them now. Hometown of Panda. Oh, the Steam Age one reminds me of Ace Attorney. I like that. Those are cool. I kind of want a barbaric fairy. Barbaric? Tracy's fairy, to reiterate, has brown wings, green eyes, brown wings, green hair, gray eyes, curly ear-length hair, and the outfit is rock star themed. So that's what we're going with. Let me just say, typing in rock star outfit ideas is such a bad idea because all that comes up is people trying costumes for Halloween and they're all awful. They're all really bad. Oh my god. Zebra print, Tracy? How do you feel about zebra print? I like a good pattern. knock you. No. No. Okay. Let's let's sketch some hair on here. The hair actually isn't too bad. Because it's just ear length, so I don't actually have to do too much drawing here. What's wrong with zebra print? I have zebra print and I love it. That's great. I don't like zebra print. I don't like it. Specifically drawing it. No. No. I like that email. Oh, shoot! You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to upload y'all's new animated email. Let me do that real quick. Did I not send the videos? What is this? Oh, $36. Guys, why is Joann's going out of business? There's been so many huge sales at Joann's, it's making me worried. Oh, that's a cute bookshop. I like that one. It's one of my most comfy bedding sets. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be level 30 on May 29th. Oh, now you need to forget this info. Uh-oh. Uh, uh, uh-oh. Cassie has info. Cassie has the info. Give me 1 second. I need to upload that email so that y'all can have a funny email. Emotes. I've been trying to figure out some more animated emotes. There we go. Derp is now up there. If you refresh, you should see the new emote. Okay. Good to know. My get real, cause I really the way I feel right now. Ah! You guys keep me young. What do you mean? Someone said some heat. It's bloody cold in here. What's up with your heat? Is your heat busted or can you not use it? It's hot, but I don't feel it. You need a heater. Or a hug. Same. It's on, but I don't feel it. I see. I only work today and tomorrow, and I am gone. Where are you going? Where are you going? What's happening? Your childhood. The childhood. How does one draw a mini skirt in this angle? Tracy, how do you feel about your ass hanging out? How do you how do you feel about your ass hanging out? Just a little, it's just a little cheekage. It's just the smallest amount of cheekage. Just a little bit. disappear. There's nothing but aesthetic Amazon finds that I need in my freaking life. Anesthetic. Yeah, it could knock me out too. Anesthetic. Aesthetic. Right? Every day I find shit that I need, but I can't. Wait until at least you move, then you don't have to pack it. I'm gonna go sneak into Keshi's suitcase. Where's Keshi going? Keshi, explain. You hear on the oh shit. That's right. You going you going away on your anniversary? I'll give you a butt cape. Butt cape. Who's the sissy fairy? This is Tracy. Tracy has rockstar vibes because Tracy is rockstar. Told me he wanted it to be outfit. God. Guess she needs a 2B outfit stat, guys. How do we make up for a rock star? I'm gonna go with the kind of half-lidded. Nothing will work as well as what? A Tubi outfit? Boom. Sorted. I did see that it gave out. Don't do this. Here we go. Okay. Tracy, do you want fairy wings or butterfly wings? Butterfly, butterfly. Okay. Let me clean up some lines. And then we shall do the butterfly wings. We go deeper. So let's get swallowed. We may have to change the color of your wings because you're supposed to have brown wings and it's not fitting the aesthetic that I have in mind. So the brown wings may have to go. Apologies. Let's see. What kind of butterfly wings do we feel? The way I wanna have you to myself for one. Those are kind of cute. The truth of fate, so I can have you to myself for one. Mm, maybe not. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Framing a cross stitch is a big step. Much proud. Giving it away is going to be hard, but I promise it is a Christmas present. It's really difficult sometimes to give away cross stitch pieces, I think. I've only given away um a handful, and it's always been to people that I knew would like uber appreciate it, or else I would not have given it to them. I've also started things for other people and then I've stopped in the middle because I decided that they couldn't take care of it or wouldn't appreciate it. Which project is it? The Minecraft one? I have a birth announcement like that, Lemmy. Oh, that you started that you decided not to actually give to the person. For her wedding announcement, she asked for one for her wedding anniversary. A tablet before you work on the big one again? Mm. Fox. Foxy. Um, I think I'm gonna keep the wings this shape, but I think the wings, I want to try and do something a bit different. I think I want to try, let me, Why can't I see it? I don't understand. Fine. We'll just do this. My idea is to like go like dark purple. And then do like splatters of bright ass colors. Just to do it roughly. And then taking my liquify. Bringing its size down. I'll have to make sure that the layer is a little different. It's like carrying it over to the other side. I'm kind of making the structure of the wings with liquify. I'll have to play around with it a little. But kind of just... kind of making the wings look like an oil spill, I guess. Is kind of my thought. Anyway. So that'll be Tracy's. Very. Oh. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. That is Tracy's. Um, Lunaku. Do you want guinea pig fairy or human-esque fairy? Lunaku is slip. Okay. I will do littles while I wait. My love, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Orange wings, multicolored hair, milky white eyes, straight shoulder length hair. Little's outfit theme is sea life. Sea life. Can we change that? I'm terrified of the ocean. The song triggered my hysteria and TikTok riddled mine. So you do like Sleep Token. Yeah, Little, we can change your outfit theme. That's fair. I think that's their most popular song. Okay. Changing outfit themes. Outfit generator. It is. Oh, marble straps. Marble straps. um This is really bad. I just found I just found an outfit generator. How do you feel about this, Little? How do you how do, how do you feel about this? What if we change it to men's department? Women's department? Men's department? Bob's your uncle. You can always trust a website that uses Bob's your uncle. How did you get pics of my wardrobe? You know. Let's hit it another time. What are those pants? How expensive do we think these pants are? Guesses in the chat. How expensive are these pants? $20. $20 pants. Studio Ghibli, not Disney. Ooh. We choose one of these as the outfit. I do want to know how much these pants are, though. Page not found. You can't even buy these pants. These pants are priceless. Priceless pantalones. Pinterest. Let's see. What outfit fits little? I do really like this Kiki dress. That's adorable. Um, Ponyo, also adorable. I don't know if they're little. For some reason, I don't imagine little in a dress, which is which is the thing. So I don't know if that's true or not. I did like this Chihiro outfit though. How do we feel about Chihiro? This is cute. A cute striped shirt with some nice shorts and Converse. I like this one the most. Oh my god, Sally! Sorry. Goob! I'm sorry. That took me out. Goob! From Meet the Robinsons, Goob! Wow. Ooh, this is cute though. What about this little? This is Ellie from Up inspired, but I like the overalls. Maybe overalls with the striped shirt and Converse high tops. Yes. Okay. I'm glad we can agree. What body shape do you want, little? One. No. Three. Well, you have to pick one. Not you have to pick the number one. You have to pick only one. Three. Okay. Three it is. Do you want fairy wings or butterfly wings? It's done now. Fairy wings. Okay. It's done. Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't like it, and why does their opinion matter? Sorry. Who doesn't like it, and why does their opinion matter? The guy's going to. I'm saying if he doesn't like it, that it's squint, then it's not my problem. I see, I see, I see, I see. Good. We have to give we have to give little pointy elf ears because um little is obsessed with elves. Yes. Thank you for the head pats, Holbert. How are you doing today? You're as bad as TikTok? Am I wrong? Let's be honest with ourselves. That's what I thought. No vitamin D? No. No. Elgato, it's not allowed. Time to unplug it. Threaten it with garbage. There we go. At least it's been behaving to where, like, if I unplug it and plug it back in, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I work. Don't even worry about it. I just wish I didn't have to unplug it to get it to work. or activate and deactivate it. Let's to get it to work. Threaten it. Yeah. Like that, Lunaku. Exactly. Um, did that emote upload? It did! There we go. Oh, it's so stupid. Ah, it's really dumb. Now you guys can be dirt. You're welcome. Oh, Lunaku, you've appeared. Do you want guinea pig fairy or fairy fairy? What do you want? What do you want? I can't make it until you tell me what you want. Well, you do get a companion, so yes, you can have a guinea pig on your shoulder. Look at my little bookshelf. Your little bookshelf. Where is it? In Discord? Speedy knitting powers. Speedy knitting powers. I wish if I had them, I would give them to you. Oh, look how cute it is. It's so small. It's so small, that bookcase. I know how to say bookcase in Japanese. Hondana is bookcase or bookshelf in Japanese. Not bukkake! Oh, Hondana! What's wrong with you, bukkake? Oh my god. Me screaming bukkake and scream. Well, well, tisk, tisk, tisk. Don't tisk me. Don't tisk me. Canonically, Little is the only fairy with pockets. Come at me. have pockets under. Oh, I guess that's true. Never mind. I don't know what that word means. Um, Urban Dictionary it. Why is there a zipper on, or the appearance of a zipper on overalls? Why is there a fly? There isn't actually. Keshi, why? Why? Well, is it to look like their pants? Maybe. This is adorable. I did nothing. Keshi. Keshi just typed Bukaki question mark. I'm the one that yelled Bukaki. So, who are we fighting here? How does one make high tops on chibi legs? You think if I Google chibi high tops, what's gonna come up? Not exactly what I thought would come up. Needs to protect me? I only have to draw one, right? Because the other foot's tucked behind. Right? Means splash in Japanese. Oh, really? That's what Bukaki means? Tisk tisk. What kind of attitude does Little Sperry have? Dairy dairy. What does that mean? One that is very loving and shows their affection very, very openly. So big wide eyes. Folding clothes. Is it true, little? Are you a dairy dairy? Hmm. Oh, what? Dairy dairy. Dairy dairy is someone who's in love and is and shows it very obviously on their face. They don't hide it whatsoever. Depends on the person. Damn. She just doesn't get that. You can't take on Keshi. You can't take on Keshi. Did I not? Didn't I have this in like a... Okay. There we go. We'll say that you're looking at Keshi. And that's why you have wide eyes. We'll even give you... Screaming out, testify my love. Licks her wounds in places. Ninja looking for work that will not encounter Kelsey. Aww. It's okay, Cal. Keshi is a fierce foe. It's like heaven and earth moves whenever we touch. There we go. Boom. Why are you looking at Keshi? I missed that part. Because you're looking at someone that you are in love with. Or that you love a lot. So you're looking at Keshi. Canonically. In this rendition. Hello from the hello from the other side. To do it more? Isn't that what you said to do? Didn't you tell me to do it more? It's confused. Yes. Then what's the issue? I probably did. Gotcha. Gotcha. Fairy wings. What if we gave you kind of the droopy fairy wings? Nah. Nah. I keep trying to like give someone some droopy wings because I think they would just be adorable. And every time I go to do it, I hate it. So maybe I just shouldn't try to do that. See you in motion in 3D. Shell's wings? I can do that. Like a girl. Is that how you spell their name? Because apparently there is someone on Facebook who owns a chicken shop called Shell Wings. So I just got a bunch of pictures of chicken wings. I mean, I can draw you chicken wings. Ooh, I could make Zax a cryptoid with droopy wings. Ciao. You're good. I didn't correct you, so. If you're ready and then drill me. Wanna see it in motion in 3D. Ooh, he has a very pretty wing. His are also ones that kind of are droopy. Oh, God. No. No. Shell. Sugar apple fairy tale. Sugar apple fairy tale. I'm just working on the shape right now. And then we'll add the details. But he only has a top wing, apparently. No, they only have one pair of wings. No, I mean like usually fairies have like a top wing and a bottom wing, like another bottom wing, but only the one wing, one pair. Interesting. Okay, I'll work with it. Um, I don't know what we're listening to anymore. So if anybody could educate me, that'd be great. Mm. I feel like this is pretty good. I may move them up a bit, but if I move them up, then they're going to be where the arms are. So I think this works pretty good. Becky G and BB. Becky G and BB. Kid Leroy did a song with Jungkook. What? Interesting. I did not know. Looking for the pattern, you can choose the shape of them. I mean, the pattern kind of goes with the shape of them. So um it'll just be easier to do the shape. And it'll be probably a simplified version. Because they're chibi wings, so they're quite a bit smaller. But they have very much like wing, kind of like or not butterfly, like bird wing kind of feather pattern to them. There we go. I feel like that's pretty good. I simplified it quite a bit and took out some of the swirly bits, mostly because they were a bit much, but I can add some swirly bits to the bird bits. Yeah. There we go. Ta-da! Am I missing anything? I kind of feel like you should have like a braided headband. Yeah. A bit of a braided weapon. And piercings. Oh, yeah. Your weapon was a gun. Piercings? And if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. Didn't we already have this song? Well then. Two in each ear and one septum. Ah. Okay. I was gonna give you some loops. Because that fits the vibe. And then we can give you a second there. And then septum. I'm not gonna make you do the other two. I mean, technically, it's not exactly piercings, but there is something there to resemble it in a way. Okay, there we go. Boom. See it in motion in 3D. Okay, Lunaku. In 3D. Lunaku, what body do you want? What body yaddy yaddy do you want? Wavy floor length hair. Damn. Wing color green. Hair brown. Eyes black. Black eyes. 3. Floor length hair not from the headline. Lunaku has quite long hair though, so I think the long hair actually fits Lunaku well. Coming back from armpit hair that touches the ground. Yes, yes. Could you imagine? Well, I don't know if there's a lady with or a person with armpit hair that touches the ground, but I do know that there is specifically a lady whose uh carpet hair is long enough to touch the ground. TikTok's a wonderful place, guys. Because I would have never imagined that, and now I know. Sounds uncomfortable. I believe, and I may be wrong, but I do believe, yeah, she doesn't wear underwear. And it just is kind of hanging out most of the time. Yes, you found the new emote. Dingle dangle. Hey, as long as you're comfortable and it doesn't come anywhere near me. I'm fine. Okay, we need wavy floor length hair. That's enough internet for you. That's just on TikTok. Anyone can see it. Literally. I believe that she was on like one of those reality TV shows that was like not My Strange Addiction, but like Ripley's Believe It or Not or something like that. Hot Girl Summer. That's what they really meant by Hot Girl Summer. About the female undercarriage, and it was gross. Damn. Damn. That undercarriage. Wavy floor length hair. What was it, Emma? Warm veg summer. Warm? You think it only gets warm down there? Hot. Maybe not safe for life. Damn. Not safe for life. But shock you? Schmegma? Ready to get traumatized. I'm worried. What is schmegma? No, I have not heard of that. I'm too sheltered for it. No. No! No! Stop! Do not! Something tells me it's more gross than any one of us ever thought. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not looking it up. I don't look up these things. I know better. Well, if you would like to know what that is, you can look it up. You don't want to know. It's cheese. No. Are we talking about dick cheese? Is that what schmigma is? Was that too much? Yeah. Remain innocent. I kind of knew that, but I didn't know it had a name. I didn't know it had a name either. But now I do. People don't wash regularly, surprisingly. Yeah. There was a name for it? I'm actually gonna throw up. Don't. Leave. We can stop. This conversation doesn't need to continue. I think we were all picking up what Emma's putting down. And if you're not, good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Lunaku, what is your outfit design? Your outfit theme is pebbles? Your outfit theme is pebbles. I don't understand. Good one, Tracy. Good one. Moral of the story, wash your bits. Yeah. Wash your bits. Wash your pits. Wash your bits. Wash your pits. As early as they should, so that word will have me going, ugh, nasty. And don't wash themselves properly. Damn. True. Some people are unable to properly care for themselves. But also, if you can and you're not, if you can and you're not, I'm gonna gross you out in the morning. If you can take care of yourself and you're not, take care of yourself. Give him that play-by-play. Lunaku, we're changing your outfit theme. I've decided. Because I don't know if I like Pebble. You're welcome, Jody. PP by PP. PP by PP. 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 Community shower time. Everybody, go take a shower. We gave luscious locks. I liked those Disney bounding outfits. Those were good inspo. Must refrain. You know that song, Golden Hour? Yes. It's like one of my favorite songs. No, no, no. Here, just for Keshi. Um, I'm trying to come up with an outfit for Lunaku. Bum, bum. With the love of my life, we just got glitter for skin. I know, I'm very, very excited for Monsters Inc. It's your golden oh. If Lunaku was a Disney character, what Disney character would Lunaku be? These are very important questions. Lunaku. Rip. Of my life. The only one that's coming to mind is Lumiere. Lumiere? Ooh, Flounder. Scar! Ooh, the White Rabbit. Eeyore. Eeyore is one of my favorite characters, though. Or I should say one of my favorite characters from Winnie the Pooh. It's Lumpy, Tigger, then Eeyore. I have the raccoon from Pocahontas. First thing that can. Oh, actually, actually though, you're not. That's not bad. I kind of like that. What's that raccoon's name? I know that the hummingbird is Flick. Raccoon from Miko. Yes. Miko Disney bound. Oh my god, it's adorable. Lunaku, how do you feel about a dress? I'm kidding. Dress me up. This brain has left the station. I feel like Miko's pretty accurate, though. Percy, Miko, and oh, is it Flit? Not Flick? I guess Flick is the ant from Bug's Life, isn't it? The song played again. It's on repeat. Someone help me. What vibes do we want for music, guys? Give up my career? My career? Are you sure about that? My whole career? Fuck. Excuse me? Strong opinions coming into chat. I was just trying to find some music to vibe to. Give up your rear. Hold, please. That's just info that you shouldn't share. Go, please. See a doctor. What type of doctor? I am always interested in why people go into chats just to get banned. You know? What do you get out of it? Did you come? Did it happen finally? Was that the release you needed? I'm glad I could help. I'm glad that I could help. Truly. Pent up, man. Spicy. Damn. Like, chill just a little. But, like, also, there are other ways, you know? Like, porn exists for a reason. Oh, likes to be cucked. Oh, that, you know, that is a very unique experience. So, yeah, just rub one out, come back, we'll unban you. You know, everything will be good. Everything will be fine. I promise. Right now, it seems a little desperate, but you just gotta rub one out and then you're fine. I promise. It's gonna be okay. Escalated so quickly. Unban message. I came, I feel better, sorry. That, honestly, I would unban them if they actually messaged me that. And were like, sorry, I was just really pent up. You know, we do crazy things when we're horny. We say things we don't mean. We do things we don't mean. Sometimes you just have to rub it out. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna unban them. Just in case you're still here, I'm not gonna unban you. You lost your chance. Sorry. I was just trying to find music to chill, to vibe to. I just don't know what I want to listen to. We listened to some K-pop. We listened to Sleep Token, Bill Murray. Listen to your heart. Listen to your... There you go. Here, I'll play that. Is this it? That's not it. We have to listen to the radio edit. There you go. Joff? Joff? Is that... Are they on Spotify? They're on Spotify. And is an idiot and the entire laser focuses on them. Well, they're the ones that started it. They're the ones that wanted to be made a fool, an idiot, if you will. It gets them off. So, the least we can do is assist. I think I have the outfit. Chrissy would have wrecked them. I don't know if they could have... I don't know if they would have financially recovered if Priscilla was in here. We broke Lumi, learned about dirty PPs, and pent up horny ones too. And also that I should what did they say? Quit my career? So, just so you guys know. That's something that I gotta do now. And that he wants to finish, yeah. To your heart. When it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Much you can do. We skipped over that and focused on the come. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I'm doing with this outfit. I just kind of want a baggy cardigan. We're going for cozy vibes with Lunaka. Cozy vibes. Yeah. Just come. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There is so much splash. I I just don't I get that maybe they wanted to make me upset, you know, by coming in and trolling. But also like you it's almost like I deal with this all the time. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're not a genius. This isn't brilliant. Yeah. The chats in smaller channels don't usually just sit there and like look why people do that. Listen to your heart. And we're going barefoot. Okay, Lunaku, you're barefoot. You know why. You know why. No arguing. Hell yeah. Naked grippers, yeah. Oh, Lunaku, do you want fairy wings? Or butterfly wings? Sorry, I have the hiccups. Did we listen to this song twice? Sorry. I kind of forgot. Let's see. Are there any playlists? Early 2000s techno. Let's do it. There we go. Ooh, moth wings? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna look up that term because I think it's really bad. Mm, got it. That's what I thought. I did. I did eat my treat. I did. I did. Thank you. Thank you. For anybody that's wondering, I looked up Miko Disney Bounds, and they're just like very comfy, um, like cardigan, like gray, white kind of vibe. So that's kind of what I cozy. In case anybody was wondering what happened to the whole Miko thing. Um, moth wings. Bum ba da dum, bum ba da dum, bum ba da da ba da 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 da. Okay, moth wings. Ba bum bum ba bum. I kind of like the Atlas moth wings. You should get one. Ooh. Knit. Wonderful. They didn't really have a choice but to love it because you handmade it for them. So, moth wings are a lot less structured than butterfly wings because they're fuzzy, I guess. Lunaku. You okay, friend? You okay? Yeah. Okay. You've been using the screaming coward a lot today, so coward, it's cowardly dog. Courage. That's his name. I'm just dumb. Anybody guessing this was on here? I haven't heard this song in forever. You dancing? It's fine. Okay. Aki, hello. This is Lunaku. Okay, little. Have a good rest of your night. Get some good sleepies. Okay, we have 9 left. But I also have to do companions. Also, the last day to redeem stuff for the event is Thursday. So if you haven't redeemed your fairy portrait or your companion, make sure you do so before then. Companion. Wednesday is the Disney Dreamlight update. I can read off who has redeemed companions. Mm-hmm. We have Rooks, Aki, Keshi, Youth, Tracy, Sapphire, Lunaku, Kel, Ginger, Zach, Pan, Jody. That makes sense. Um, really quick, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the line work for Crazy Crafta because the next fairy we have to do is Carly's. And usually Carly comes in towards the end of stream. So I'm gonna do some line work here. Also I forgot to give Jody some pink cheeks. So we're gonna do that real quick. There we go. Cat. Cat. I think that's a yes, Jody. Yeah. Can you pick? I'm in channel points to redeem it. Okay. Let's get into some line work. If anybody wants to see my lining settings, you can kind of see it here. Cat, please. Okay. Noted. I probably should go through and write down really quick everybody's companion. So this is Keshi. Keshi, I'm guessing, wants a cat. Koi fish is the generated one. Off stream, Tabby, please. Okay. I'll put cat. Down for Keshi. Instead of a koi fish. Aki. I believe yours is a snake. Was the generated one? Yeah. Snade? What's wrong with me? Snake. Snade. Emma. Emma, how do I do your companion? Did you redeem companion? Emma should be a person. You don't have to if you don't want to. I was just going through writing them down. It would be really funny though if you had like a little stick figure as a companion. I don't know if Moonlit has, but let me write it down just in case. Butterfly? A pet bumblebee? Aw, you want a chicken, you? You want the chicken? Rooks is a butterfly as well. Doesn't mean I can't be friends with it. Youth wants a chicken? Chicken. We can make it so that you're writing it. Done. That's all you get. That's all you get. Frisky also has a snake. Snake fits Frissies. And then Jode. Jody's is a raven. But maybe a koi fish would fit better. We'll have to see. Your snake needs a crown because you royalty. Royalty? Raven looking koi fish? That might work. That might work. Okay. Let's get back to the line work for Crazy Craft. What a feeling! Kind of a bomb version of the song. I was typing it out. Oh, it was a Leafeon. Ooh. We have silky smooth legs. I don't know what that's a reference to, but that is really funny to me. Flash dance. Do they really? I mean, it makes sense. Silky smooth legs, you know? You remember it? Okay. Good to know. They're not gonna stop until they reach the top. Thank you for that, Pats. It's shampoo I'm thinking of. See, the brain frog is real. It's okay. The herbal one? Rhythm is a dancer. They did. Rhythm is a dancer, guys. Rhythm is a dancer. Do they really say I'm serious as cancer in that song? Maybe it's as a cancer. Like the the astrological sign. Right? We're young and wild and free. Lyrics from like Google. Seriously? Those are the lyrics? Tisk tisk. The 90s, early 2000s are weird. Yeah, that's fair. But you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. Then you have to believe in heaven. Like, damn. We're in heaven. We're in heaven. Oh, you're fine, Aki. Quick, Lunaku, make a butt joke. You're fine. I just didn't even realize that those were the lyrics there. It's kind of crazy that you would put that in a song. It was so depressing. Perfect. Hey! How do you have that? Worked in a can factory. It was soda. Yes. Yes. Of course. Alex is calling me. Hello. How's it going? Sandy. Sandy. But you didn't like it. Oh my god. Did anybody know that the name of this song is I Love My Sex? I thought it gave it away. Damn. You're so right. This is the same song. Mm, classic. This is what you all needed to start off this Monday. College and the DDR machine? Hell yeah. DDR was amazing. We had what is it called? We had uh like the PlayStation had like a dance pad that you could attach to it and play DDR at home. And it was amazing. Because it was addicted to quack. To quack! To quack! Somebody should get that duck some help. about that take that depression pattern the other day. Are you gonna stitch it? Because I really like that pattern. Eventually. Hell yeah. I really liked that. I have so many styles to stitch. 8 years later. You're killing it on the hate sal, though. Mm, 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 mm. Which one did you sign up for today? Guys, last Thursday I started a sourdough starter. And apparently on Thursday I will have to name it because it will be a living creature on Thursday. So, give me names for my sourdough starter so that I can name it Blob. So I can name it accurately. Henrietta. Joseph. Jolene. So every time I feed it, I can sing Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Henrietta Lacks. I don't know what that is. What is Henrietta Lacks? Oh, the HeLa cells. Yeah, I do know about those. Uh, Me and Alex, well, I just recently heard about them because the family was was suing, and me and Alex were talking about it because he told me about the shiz that happened. Is Ruby? I didn't realize it was the Ruby song. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Ruby. Oh, Henrietta's probably a good name, but it seems a little insensitive. We're switching up the vibe. Because I'm almost done. And then I will be reading. I just picked a name. I second Jolene. I kind of like Jolene. Right now, Jolene smells hella bad. Because Jolene's in that fermenting phase that the starter's in. Smells like rubbing alcohol and ass. That's what Jolene smells like. And it's really frustrating because Alex is so used to bad smells that his nose, like, his nose has been, like, burned by bad smells from chemistry that he can't smell Jolene. And so I'm the only one that has to put up with the awful smell that is Jolene. Yeah. Bad tick. Okay. There's the line work for Joday. We can drop in some color real quick. I believe everything was supposed to be red, but we need to have some green. So we'll put in some green for the eyes. And then apparently purple fits really well with green. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was on the wrong layer. And sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. Green eyes. I've been using a skin tone generator just to do it quickly. Because it'll just give me the um what happened? Does it not do it anymore? Apparently it doesn't do it anymore. Rude. I don't even know this. Can you? Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with them, I can't compete. It gives me the hex colors, or the RGB values. There we go. Crazy crap to be tan. Kind of fits with the green and pink, though. Green, purple, pink. Purple, pink. Used to be a one, told you when you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me reasons why you should be complete. You should be with them, I can't compete. Can't you see? You wanna slow down. Beep boop beep boop beep. Not everything can be bright colors. That's what I have to keep telling myself. Not everything needs to be bright. Yeah. That's when I couldn't sleep awake last night. Oops. Head on my shoulders. When I get older. Unread. It was over. Here closer. Put it in photos. Why didn't you let go of who I used to be? Somebody in another skin. I heard that you're happy without me, and I hope it's true. A little, that's okay, 'cause I die for you. You go, bright ass green wings. Finding spots where I see from the trees. Ooh. I used to be somebody in another skin. I heard that. Yeah. What? What? There we go. Let's go a little lighter for the tips. And then we can mirror that here with the lacy bits. Okay. Kind of messed up because the eyes. I did this on a couple of the ones at the beginning. I didn't give them whites of the eyes on accident. And it's not that they look bad. It's just that I do like having the whites of the eyes peeking out. Oop. Uh-oh. Do a little bit different device. Oh, I actually didn't do marbles because I forgot about it. So I guess I'll do that marbles before I end stream. Apologies. I forgot it. Let's escape. Aw, that's super cute. Ugh. I like that. Okay. Glasses. Oh, shiz. I gave you beautiful eyes. And now you're telling me you have glasses? I'm kidding. You can have beautiful eyes and glasses. Just like that. Thank you, thank you. No, you're cute. Boom. I have to finish coloring, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I need to give Lunaku glasses before I forget. Waiting for it falling in love. Baby, when you wait on me. I gave you kind of angry eyes. Those are sad eyes. The thing that you have to remember with glasses when you're drawing is that glasses often will act as eyebrows. So if you make the glasses a little too um emotion giving, um that's what they'll do. They're acting as the eyebrows. That's why glasses can change your face so much. Okay. Nobody on here has eyebrows, so you're good. Okay. Marbles. Apologies that it took so long. Alex got me food. It's your fairy ego, not you. I keep forgetting. Well, either way, your fairy and or you. Uh, no eyebrows. I just haven't been drawing them on them. The chibi. Chibis don't need eyebrows. Exclamation point play to join. Exclamation point play to join. You have 30 seconds. Thank you for the head pat. Head pet, 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 pet. Three centimeters to go. Oh. Are you working on a sweater, Jody? Right? Why am I forgetting? Yeah, okay. I was like, I think it's a sweater, but I honestly, my brain was empty. Mmm. Pockets? So much corn. Aki's way ahead. Ooh, I think you're staying just in front of the spaceship on this. Yeah, I think so. Holy cow. New record by Aki. Wait a second. What just happened? The platform moves! It moves! Oh my god. Jody, you gotta hurry. The fire's coming in fast. Oh, Jody. I don't think you're gonna make it. No. No. Oh, no. Just a little too slow and steady on that one, or else you would have gotten third, which is crazy. Everyone else, they don't matter now. Marble Adventure. Exclamation point play to join. Poor Aki. Aki was gonna set a record. You've all died. That it did. We don't have a record on this course yet. There's pitfalls. exclamation point light to join. You have 30 seconds. There they go. Mm. Oh Lord, that booty. Mm-hmm. Crazy crafter. No! You got a little too close to the bomb. No. Well. Oh, Jody! Jody hit a bomb. Uh-oh. Youth has taken a bit of the lead from Lunaku. Lunaku not giving up, though. RNG loves you guys, yeah. Slow and steady. Lunaku. Taking it slow and steady. Whoopsie. You Finn for the win. Arya got a little lucky with that pitfall. Do you guys hear Nick tearing at that cardboard? And Arya in second. Both of these races have been quite brutal. Grand Prix finale. In third place, Youth. In second place, Crazy Crafta. And in first, Lunaku. There's the points. Austin's Paradise. Oops. Here's the scoreboard. Marble Royale. In 21 seconds. Yeah, some of the records are pretty crazy. You get lucky. Mmm. 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 Your goal is to beat you. Hacks, I bet. Damn. Who shall we raid today? And says they are out of stock. Probably because I'm about to end stream. They're usually available every 30 minutes or 30 minutes after someone's redeemed it. Typically. I can do it, Jody. If you do it, it'll have to wait till tomorrow. If you do it, you gotta wait. You have to be patient. But what? Chicken butt. I was gonna press it. Oh! Youth? Your hand slipped. There's no excuse. No excuse. J'accuse. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to be here at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. It's gonna be the first thing we do. No starting stream early. I start stream 5 minutes early, so you miss it. Gotcha. I'm gonna sit here all day. Don't do that. Don't do that, it's fine. Don't do that, it's fine. It's fine. You were all early until it's too late. You'll be jumping in late. Late. We're gonna go raid Megan. You get a gut feeling. You feel it in your intestines. Your intestines go grumble, grumble, grumble. And your brain goes, Lumi's on right about now. Lumi's on right about now. I see. I have come in on you guys chatting in chat when I'm not live. I've walked in on that. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow, I think we'll be opening up boxes on stream. And by boxes, I mean fake boxes. Not real boxes. Wednesday, we'll probably play some Disney Dreamlight so we can unlock the new characters. And then the rest of the week, we'll try to finish drawing these fairies. That's the plan. You have until the end of the 29th for Sticker Club and for the February event. Reminder. Get what you can while you can. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's show Megan all the love. And I'll talk to you later. Laters.